TV Treasury of Excellent Knowledge. I am your servant evangelist Inima Gallo. I greet you. Good afternoon once again. Today, being Thursday, the 24th of this month of March 2022, and the time from my base is 2:43 p.m. I want to emphasize on one of the Nelly Ofoegbu's vital comments. I want to emphasize on one of the Nelly Ofoegbu's vital and focal comments, and this is the statement that Kenya has nothing to do, or Kenya is free from, or Kenya is innocent from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap, imprisonment, and torture. This is what Nelly Ofoegbu had said, and this happened during their program during their program 1 month ago, in the same program in which she said that the name Biafra is a lie. It is death. It is destruction. It is self-destruction. It is manipulation. It is deception. It is duplicity. It is all forms of negativity, and that we should adopt the name Idu to replace the name Biafra. It is in the same program that she made this comment. So I have begun to revisit that program, and I come across these vital and the focal comments from Nelly Ofoegbu saying that saying that Kenya has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition. Kenya has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's imprisonment. Kenya has nothing to do with anything regarding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's torture for over 6 months now. Getting to 9 months, it is 8 months and getting to 9 months. And as Nelly Ofoegbu sugarcoat her words, he tried to convince the Biafrans to regard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's predicament at this time at point as a favor to the Biafrans. And that favor is that it is a mean God has orchestrated to eradicate the name Biafra and the Biafra agitation to adopting the name Idu and the Idu restoration agitation. So this put me in a state of ambiguity, and I begin to suspect, how are we sure that Nelly is not a part of those who have set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up to be extraordinarily rendited, killed, even as she made mention of it? They wanted to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but God never permitted them to succeed. That is Nelly's sugarcoating word. But according to her superstitious lies, she tried to convince we the Biafrans to believe that everything had worked for our favor, that it is God who had designed it like that way. And in the process, trying to exonerate the involvement of the Kenyans, as in Kenyan government or the airport officers in which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured and tortured, and those responsible for that, and the Kenyan security permitting Nigeria security agent to invade their country to extraordinarily rendition an innocent man like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nelly, sugarcoating his statement, tried to exonerate such people and make us to believe that they are free from all this things. And I begin to discern that Nelly wants to stop the investigation about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's torture, imprisonment, and extraordinary rendition. She wants to make Biafrans regard that to mean nothing, but it can never happen. It can never in any way means nothing to the Biafrans, because it is the most important thing the Biafrans should be talking about at the moment regarding the Biafra struggle. So Nelly should come and explain more what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya and how the Kenyans are innocent regarding the whole incident that had happened, that had caused the crisis going on in IPOB. And since ever then, IPOB has not taken our balance as it used to be. And we have come to be missing the presence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, only for us to realize the effectiveness of his presence and the negative effect of his absence in the Biafra struggle as it is today. So Nelly is hereby one of the greatest suspects regarding what had happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even as she superstitiously keep lying to Biafrans and the world at large that it is the Lord's doing. No, it is not actually the Lord's doing, it is the Satan's doing, using Nelly Ofoegbu, using the rest of them to set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up, as we are now beginning to believe. And I can categorically say that Nelly Ofoegbu is trying to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not actually released, even though they tell us herself with her co-cabal, telling us that they are working to releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but in the actual sense, they do not want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, because the Kenyans must be involved and they must be held responsible. This is a means to downplaying the whole incident. And if Biafrans should subscribe into Nelly's ideology, it means abandoning that case against the Kenyans, abandoning the consequences and the capacity of the torture and the predicament meted upon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and for Biafrans to regard it as nothing, and in the process of adopting the name Idu and eradicating the name Biafra, we abandon everything concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's imprisonment and torture. And thereby, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stand alone, and he will be treated like a world-class terrorist, while he is a prisoner of conscience. So this is what Nelly Ofoegbu is projecting. I will play the video, so we'll hear directly from Nelly Ofoegbu while I will switch over into another thing.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe aumenta la diversión. ¿Listo para repartir?
That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu died for. You people will not believe me, but when he comes out, when the whole story is told, you will find out what happened to him. Let me tell you, I keep on saying it. Kenya has nothing to do with what happened to our leader. Kenya has zero, nothing. Just like Christ was sold by his own people. That is how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold by his own people. These are the things that happened. Christ came to give us salvation. Everything that happened to Christ happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because he came to give us salvation, he came to restore the kingdom of heaven and earth. And he paid with his life. He paid the ultimate price. He's still suffering for us. When he resurrected and came back to life, everybody that surrounded him was the Nigerian DSS, the Nigerian government. Kenya has nothing to do with what happened to our leader. What happened to our leader is between his own people and the sons of Edom. Lucifer is trying to use the sons of Edom to conquer us and vanquish us forever. They are the only two people that betrayed and tried to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which they did, but God resurrected him again. And he came with our real name. So when Sister Sophia, what he's trying to tell you, this is who you are. Who need to educate you to tell you who you are. Now I'm trying to explain to you what happened. These are spiritual things that you may not see. But I see these things and I'm explaining it to you. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu died in Kenya, it was finished. When Christ died on the cross, it was finished. When he resurrected, everything became brand new. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came back to life, everything became brand new. We cannot present lie to God. We cannot claim our inheritance with a lie. Biafra is a lie. Idu is our real name. You cannot get blessed with a fake, with a lie. When our ancestor Jacob lied, deceived his brother. But when God, because God has already ordained that Joseph will be blessed, God changed his name to Israel. I'm going to come back to that at a later time. People keep on saying we're from Israel. We are the Israelites. We are the Israelites. When Jacob's name was changed, they changed Jacob from Jacob to Israel. And our forefather God is a son of Israel. He's a son of God. We are the Israelites. We are the original Israelites. Jacob, who is Israel, is our forefather. They will lie to us. They will tell you this about Israel. You get no. One day I'm going to tell you guys that even in Israel, they still travel over there. They come back to Idu land. They come to Idu land. They go to Aguleri. They do consultations over there, and they take it back. They know their origin. But the devil lied to us. What other teaching are we going to do except to tell you this is the...
So, great Biafrans, the rest of the stories are not necessary in this particular video. So we have had it categorically clear from Nelly. Nelly's sugarcoating her words with superstitious lies, trying to exonerate the Kenyans from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition, from his imprisonment and from his torture. And in the process, trying to convince we the Biafrans that it is all about doing away with Biafra. So, according to Nelly, God used those who set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up to give us the opportunity of eradicating the name Biafra and Biafra agitation to adopt to the name Idu with Idu agitation. So that is the reason we must suspect Nelly and investigate her more and more thoroughly to know if she is not involved in setting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. No other thing is more important than releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from captivity and holding all of those responsible for setting him up, for all of those responsible for setting him up. We hold them accountable, we hold them responsible, and we give them the due treatment according to what we believe. So it is about segmenting this particular video, recording it, and for more investigation purpose. So may God bless you for listening. The program has ended. Until we meet again, bye for now.